Hey, everybody, this is a sneak peek into our next episode. Make sure you listen to the whole show next week. Thanks. We are three friends exploring connection from the coffee shop to the podcast studio. I'm Amy.
I'm Anna.
I'm Aaron.
I like hearing that. I like hearing that. Like, I get a ton of positive feedback about being, achieving and getting stuff done.
Me
like
too.
Our society really encourages that.
Absolutely.
But I feel like, and this is the part that's hard to admit, I feel like I'm a mediocre mom. And my work allows me to, if I'm too busy with work, I don't have to look at that. Like, it's much easier for me to build a website than to be like, I have to worry about the emotional intelligence of my 5-year-old, in a society where toxic masculinity is part of our daily life. It's much easier for me to just cross off some tasks on a to-do list and focus on that and just say, I don't have time. There's no time left. And here's an easy justification for that.
Right. That's a good share.
That's a good,
That's a good share. Yeah, you breathe into that. That's good.
I think it's interesting because my achieving has been a part of my mothering.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's like my life is my
like
kids and my kids, my kind of my home, like all of that is ever for 9 years, it's just, that's like where my achieving has been kind of expressed,
right?
In the last decade.
Well, and it's
which
funny.
is pretty interesting.
I see how you run your house, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like goals, like hashtag goals. And I I saw how
family
you did
values on the refrigerator.
Yeah.
And I saw your Google Calendar, and I'm like, oh, I need a Google Calendar.
Yeah.
I need it so it's fun to kind of feed off each other.
Yeah.
And what works, what doesn't work. But super moms, I always think, I wish my husband is a wonderful dad to our son. And it's like, I always want, people always notice that about him. And I truly think that that's his purpose in life, is to be a dad. Honestly, he's that good at it. But no one has ever told me you're such a great mom. And it's like, oh man, I wish I could hear that once, and it's like,
you are a great mom though, Anna.
But it's achieving and overachieving. It's that's something that I feel mediocre in. And our society tells us you have to, if you work outside the home and focus on your career, then you also have to be an amazing mom. And it's knowing that I'm not the preferred parent and my husband is to our son, that's really painful. It's way easier to focus on work and to put my energy into that. And it's hard to admit when I, and notice that maybe my overachieving is not serving me in that. And how can I show up as a mom that I want to be, and make sure I don't have any regrets when when my son looks back on his childhood, or I look back on my parenting of his formative years. I want to be sure that I'm showing up as the mom I want to be. And, how do I do that?
Right.
It's so hard. I think career and being a mom, what that all looks like and means, and just the internal conflicts that goes on, I think, with so many women.
Well, because I think it's an internal conflict, but then it's also society has a whole bunch of people love to shame the moms.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
I literally feel like my husband just has to be awake during our son's life, and he's super dad. And it's me, it's I have to be making homemade food, and we have to have all these amazing activities, and I'm just not doing that, and I feel like I'm failing. It's hard,
and you are not alone with that. I mean, I feel because even
it's never enough. I can never do enough.
But I think though that's such a trick with both of it, because even me having being a mom and is my job. Then it's the lack of balance on the career side. And then that pull on me. I just don't, I guess my point is no one's winning. No one is winning in that.
Which that's effed up.
It is.
Yes.
That we should have brought that up in our What's Up with Women episode.
Yeah.
But actually, frankly, that could be a whole other episode. It's women
just
and
all the pressure.
Yeah. Because you cannot be a high achiever in every area of life unless you go insane.
Yeah. Something's
and feel like something has to give.
Yeah. And you're supposed to do all this self-care, and you're supposed to like have an amazing marriage and communicate and like.
And I think if you are a high achiever or you are an achiever, you feel that pressure so intensely.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you like us, don't forget to subscribe and be sure to leave a review. It helps other people find us and could be just what they need.